I need to watch this video for a bit.
This is my last convocation as well. 20 million naira each.
I mean, this is actually a very beautiful thing, and I hope to see more of this, but I'm going to be brutally honest. This is not sustainable, and I'll tell you why. See, before this, just last year, we were all ranting about best graduating students collecting 30,000 naira in prize money, and I kept asking myself, where is this money we're expecting going to come from? I'm asking a very simple question: who is going to provide the millions that we're expecting to be given to brilliant young Africans? Because here's our comfortable truth, though. In this day and age, money follows attention, and I'll give you an example. Look at Big Brother. Someone can walk into the house, spend just weeks, and walk away with 100 to 160 million naira. And the question we keep asking is, how can you give someone that much money to be on a show when graduates are still struggling? And I think you're asking a very wrong question. The right question should be, who is actually paying them? Where is that money actually coming from? And that's a very simple question to answer. Brand sponsorship. See, you might have not noticed it too, but whatever you watch, whatever you are interested in, whatever you pay attention to, puts money in the pocket of somebody somewhere. Patricia sponsored the show and became a name on everybody's mouth. Flutterwave sponsored, and according to some sources, reportedly saw a rise in transaction from 107 to 140 million. Flutterwave used the PB Titans viewership across 40 African countries to launch a merchant-based campaign for small African businesses. And to mention a few, Kuda, Abeg, and now Chowdeck. And I need to watch closely how Chowdeck will start beating their competitors in just a few months' time. You see, these brands are simply just paying for your attention. They want you to see their logo, use their app, buy their product, talk about their brand, and potentially become their customer. And that prize money you see is a tiny part of a much bigger attention economy. These brands don't sponsor because they suddenly became interested in reality television. They are simply just buying attention. Now, I need you to imagine if the biggest brands in Africa fought for educational attention with the same aggression, or even 10% of that aggression. Imagine a national science competition where millions of Nigerians actually tuned in every week. Imagine the biggest African history competition that actually raises eyebrows. Imagine a young Nigerian building a company live on television and millions watching. Imagine universities producing intellectuals who became celebrities upon graduation because people actually care what they have to say and the value they have to offer. Do you still think a best graduation student will be collecting 30k as prize money? And I'm not trying to say reality shows like Big Brother is the problem. No, because the economics behind the show actually makes a lot of sense. If a show can attract millions of viewers, create thousands of jobs. I mean, the BB Titan season created 2,000 jobs across production, advertising, logistics, hospitality, media, technology, and so on. Problem is, we've built an enormous market for entertainment, but we haven't built an equally powerful market for intellectual achievement. And this affects you more than you think, because every time you watch something, share something, argue about something, you are telling somebody where the market actually is. Because if millions of us spend our evening on this same thing, brands and investors will also spend millions to reach us there. So I'm genuinely happy for those students because that is exactly what recognition should look like. But I don't think we should stop there. I don't think we have to wait for a governor to decide that intelligence is worth millions. We need to build a culture where intelligence itself